Shari, you are playing at a lot of different churches, and you have a lot of different people to be responsible for, cantors and instrumentalists. How do you keep them all organized? I mean, that must be a nightmare trying to make sure everybody shows up at the right mass.
It is a little bit, and I know that everything that I need to know at every minute is right at my fingertips, either on my iPhone or I have it here on my trusty iPad. So I've been using Doodle. We started using it with the NPM a few years ago when Herb was here, and I found it to be really helpful to reach out to even an 85-year-old choir member or assistant that helps me who does Doodle, because it is so simple. So what happens is you want to make up a list of what choices your subs, musicians, choir members, cantors will have to help you out for which church. On some at different churches, we will here look at my St. Pio, where I'm the music director, for October. I'm going to pull this up. This is what your person will receive either on their computer, on their iPad, or on their iPhone. This will come in and they will be able to just look at the date, the time of the Mass, and however they're going to participate in that Mass, it lets me know that they are available. And they click on it, and when they do that, they can also click and they can click it, oops, I think you hold it, or double click, and it turns yellow. That means if you really need me. And if you don't need me, that would be great, but I'm here for you if you really need me. So it has that option. And then I want to go down here and I want to manage this. So what pops up is some wonderful stuff. You have all the list of the names of your helpers, and then you have that Mass, that time, and you can quickly glance down who's available to help you at that Mass. So I have Bridget here with me today, and look, Bridget is not available for any of these Masses, but now, oops, here she is. Okay, so I have an organist and I have a cantor, so it's great. I can put my Mass together and manage those things, and those are actually able to be saved. If you go into your computer, you can save these into an Excel, a PDF, and then I just print them out and I connect the dots and I know who's going to be able to be there. And what Bridget can do, as being one of the organists at St. Pio, is she can go in at any time. She can change her mind that all of a sudden her daughter has a game or a band or something, she can't be there. If she clicks that off, I get an immediate notification to my phone that Bridget is not available. And that's great information. I know I need to go in and find somebody else for that. She doesn't really even have to text me or anything. I just know. And I've really enjoyed using this.
Can you get substitutes easily this way too, or will all the other cantors get a notification, or will only you get that and then you have to send a request?
You have a choice. You have a choice whether you want a hidden poll or a public poll. And sometimes for certain reasons I want my poll to be hidden, and sometimes I want it to be public. I want some of my members of my different groups to be able to see who's coming. They might say, oh, so-and-so is going to sing with the group this weekend. I'm going to join in too. And there's other reasons that I don't want them to see that I just form the cantor schedule myself, depending on skill levels and things of different folks.
So in order to use this, then everybody has to get this app, and it's called Doodle?
Doodle.
D-O-O-D-L-E.
Yes. And it's on your, they don't have to have an iPhone or an iPad. They just have to have a computer.
Okay. So
Or they can not have a computer and just have an iPhone, or I think a regular phone. Yeah, just even if it's an
Anything
Android.
that accesses the internet.
Anything that accesses the internet. Thanks, Bridget.
So the Apple App Store or the Google Play Store will probably have those apps.
Absolutely.
And Bridget, do you want to chime in? Do you find it easy whenever I send that to you?
It is extremely easy. It's nice to just go down through, and I can take the schedule that I have where I am now and go, oh, I can't do this, I can do that, and I just go through my calendar and send it over, and it's done. And then she sends out an email saying, here's the schedule. So it's very simple.
Yeah. Great for cantor scheduling. Great for cantor scheduling.
So yet another way that technology can help save our lives and make them a little bit easier in these crazy times.
Yeah.
Thanks so much, both of you.
You're welcome.
Okay.